Deep within the forests of Mesoamerica, one of history's most extraordinary civilizations began to rise. Thousands of years ago, small communities learned to survive in a landscape of forests, wetlands, and seasonal rains. They cleared fields and cultivated maize, a crop that would become central to Maya life and belief. Beans, squash, and other crops supported growing communities. As permanent villages expanded, generation after generation, knowledge passed from elders to children. By the first millennium before our era, Maya settlements were becoming larger, organized, and increasingly powerful. Ceremonial centers rose above the forest, built through generations of organized labor. Stone by stone, architecture became a declaration of authority and sacred power. Plazas became places of ceremony, trade, politics, and public life.
Across the Maya world, independent cities emerged, each ruled by its own dynasty.
There was no single Maya empire. Instead, rival kingdoms competed for influence, alliances, and prestige. Among the most famous cities were Tikal, Calakmul, Palenque, and Copan. Around 250 CE, the classic Maya era entered a remarkable age of urban growth and achievement. Tikal became one of the most powerful cities in the Maya lowlands.
Its towering temples dominated the skyline, visible above an ocean of green. Kings used monuments, rituals, and inscriptions to proclaim their sacred authority. Scribes recorded dynasties, victories, rituals, and moments of political change.
The Maya created a sophisticated writing system. Their writing became the most developed known writing system of the ancient Americas. The Maya observed the heavens with extraordinary dedication. They tracked the movements of the sun, moon, planets, and stars. Complex calendars organized ritual life, agriculture, and the recording of historical time. Time shaped Maya society. Maya mathematicians used a positional number system and a symbol for zero.
Knowledge of celestial cycles helped communities understand seasons and ceremonial dates.
For the Maya, science, rulership, religion, and time were deeply intertwined. Knowledge and belief shaped the Maya world. Beyond royal palaces, most Maya lived as farmers, craftspeople, traders, and laborers. Daily life sustained Maya civilization.
Markets filled with food, pottery, textiles, tools, salt, and valuable goods.
Cacao, jade, obsidian, shells, and feathers traveled across long-distance trade networks.
Causeways, rivers, and coastal routes connected cities separated by dense forests.
Artisans transformed stone, clay, shell, and pigment into extraordinary works of art. Their cities were alive with color, far different from the weathered stone ruins seen today. But beneath the brilliance of Maya civilization, fierce political rivalries were growing. Rivalries threatened the Maya world. Tikal and Calakmul became central powers in a vast network of competing alliances. Cities formed alliances, challenged rivals, and fought for political dominance. Alliances shifted, wars followed. Victory strengthened rulers. Defeat could transform entire dynasties.
Monuments recorded political victories, but they also reveal a world under increasing pressure.
By the 8th and 9th centuries, instability intensified across parts of the southern lowlands. Then, something extraordinary happened. Major cities began to lose their political power.
There was no single cause, and the Maya people did not simply vanish.
Evidence points to severe droughts affecting parts of the Maya world. Food shortages may have placed enormous strain on dense urban populations. Warfare and political fragmentation further destabilized rival kingdoms. Multiple pressures reshaped Maya society. Environmental pressure, political conflict, and changing trade networks combined in different ways across the region. One by one, some southern cities stopped erecting dated monuments. Royal monuments fell silent. Palaces emptied. Temples weathered. Forest vegetation slowly returned.
The classic political order of many southern lowland cities had collapsed.
But Maya civilization continued in other regions, especially across the north.
Cities such as Chichén Itzá became major centers of power and exchange.
Trade networks connected Maya communities with wider regions of Mesoamerica. Maya kingdoms, languages, and traditions survived for centuries after the classic collapse. Then, in the 16th century, Spanish expeditions reached Maya lands. Conquest brought warfare, forced political change, and devastating old-world diseases. Maya communities resisted for generations. Some independent kingdoms survived deep into the colonial era. In 1697, the independent Itzá kingdom at Nochbeten fell to Spanish forces. Yet conquest did not erase the Maya people, their languages, or their identity.
Today, millions of Maya people live across Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and neighboring regions. Millions of Maya people live today. Maya languages are still spoken, carrying ancient cultural knowledge into the modern world. Weaving, farming, ceremonies, and community traditions continue to evolve.
Meanwhile, archaeologists continue uncovering cities hidden beneath the rainforest.
Subsum, the jungle still hides ancient cities. Every inscription, temple, and buried foundation reveals another piece of a far more complex story. The Maya story is still being uncovered. The Maya did not disappear. Kingdoms fell, cities changed, but a living civilization endured, and its story continues today.